Hey, adventure friends! Thank you so much for joining me for another Rollo's adventure story. If you enjoyed today's tale, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll be the first to know when a brand new story is posted. Now let's jump right into today's adventure, the Sandbox Castle Contest. On a warm Saturday afternoon, Rollo hopped out of his grandparents' Jeep, eagerly looking around. His school was hosting a Sandbox Castle Contest, and the large sandy pit on the playground was bustling with excited children and families. Today, Pawpaw and GiGi had come along to cheer him on. Ready to show off your building skills? Teased Pawpaw with a grin, holding up Rollo's sand buckets and shovels. Rollo nodded enthusiastically. I've been practicing at home, Pawpaw. I can't wait to build the biggest, coolest castle in the whole sandbox. GiGi patted Rollo's shoulder gently. We believe in you, sweet boy. Remember to have fun, no matter what. With that, Rollo hurried to the sandpit to stake out a spot. Around him, classmates and friends were already hard at work, shaping turrets and digging moats. Pawpaw set up two folding chairs on the edge, and he and GiGi watched proudly as Rollo methodically planned his design. Rollo began by filling buckets with damp sand, carefully flipping them over to form towers. He added a moat around the castle, using a small plastic rake to carve out a winding path. The castle's central spire stood taller than the others, decorated with seashells that GiGi had brought from a recent trip. Nice technique, Pawpaw praised, stepping down to kneel beside Rollo in the sand. Need an extra pair of hands? Rollo shrugged. Maybe a little help shaping the walls, if that's okay. Working together, Pawpaw and Rollo formed smooth, sturdy castle walls. GiGi added her delicate touch, pressing star-shaped shells along the sides to create decorative patterns. Laughter bubbled up in Rollo's chest as his grandparents encouraged every bit of progress he made. But suddenly, a gust of wind swept across the sandbox, toppling one of the tall towers. The once proud structure crumbled into a mound of loose sand. Rollo's eyes began to well with tears. He had put so much effort into that tower. It's okay, GiGi said softly, wiping a bit of sand from Rollo's cheek. We can build it again. These things happen. Rollo sniffled. But I really like that tower. Pawpaw knelt down to meet Rollo's gaze. Sometimes our best creations get knocked down, but we learn from each attempt, and we come back stronger. Let's rebuild it together. Encouraged by their gentle words, Rollo took a deep breath. All right, he said, summoning his determination. With Pawpaw and GiGi at his side, he began repacking the sand for the tower's base. Before long, the castle tower soared again, this time even taller and sturdier. Finally the timer rang, signaling the end of the contest. Parents, teachers, and judges circled the sandbox, observing each castle with care. Rollo stood proudly beside his creation, Pawpaw and GiGi beaming behind him. The judges complimented the castle's unique shell designs and the tall central spire. When the results were announced, Rollo didn't win first place, but he was thrilled to hear he'd earned a special teamwork award. The organizer handed him a small certificate that read, Best Family Effort. Pawpaw high-fived Rollo. That's even better than first place, he said, voice warm with pride. GiGi hugged him close. We loved building this together with you, Rollo. You showed creativity and resilience. That's what truly matters. Rollo's heart felt full. Maybe the wind had knocked down one tower, but it had also shown him how much his grandparents believed in him. He hugged Pawpaw and GiGi tight, gratitude filling his eyes with happy tears. Thank you for always helping me rebuild, no matter what, he whispered. GiGi pressed a gentle kiss to the top of Rollo's head, and Pawpaw ruffled his hair. With the bright sun shining over their sand-sculpted masterpiece, Rollo felt a special sort of joy. A joy that came not just from the castle he'd built, but from the love and support of the two people who stood proudly beside him. The end.